For a lot of women, weight gain after 40 doesn't feel gradual, it feels sudden. Perimenopause hits, sleep changes, energy drops, stress feels heavier, and your body starts responding differently to food and training. Louanne went through all of that in her late 40s and early 50s. She's lost over 20 kilos, not by doing more, but by changing how she moved through fat loss at this stage of life. And today, I want to walk you through exactly what we did and why this approach finally stuck. Before joining Shape, Louanne had always been active. She ate well, she looked after herself, her weight was generally stable, but in her early to mid-40s, things started to shift quietly at first. Perimenopause came along, although at the time she didn't even realize that's what it was. Nobody really talked about it. Weight started creeping on more easily, recovery felt harder, the effort started outweighing the results. Life didn't make it easier either. A divorce, a stressful job, raising kids, remarrying, blending families, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of pressure, and slowly she started to think maybe this is just what happens now. In her late 40s, she pushed hard. She followed a program like 28 by Sam Wood, and yes, the weight came off, but it was exhausting. 2 workouts a day, a lot of cardio, complicated meal prep, consistent planning, and the truth was she couldn't sustain it. And once she eased off, the weight came back, and then more than before. By her early 50s, she was carrying more weight than she ever had. She tried to accept it. She tried to tell herself to love her body, but she didn't feel good. She avoided mirrors. She didn't recognize herself anymore. That's when she reached out to Shape. Phase 1, we worked on her foundations. This is where most women go wrong. The first thing we didn't do was hand Louanne a rigid plan. We started with her real life. Her schedule wasn't consistent. Some weeks were calm, others were kind of chaos. She was traveling for work, life. So instead of designing a perfect routine, we built something that worked with the chaos. Louanne was traveling a lot. Gym-based programs were never realistic. We used dumbbells and resistant bands. We did 3 sessions per week, 30 to 40 minutes, no excessive cardio, just daily steps and intentional movement. Enough to stimulate the muscle but not drain her. Then, with her nutrition, we worked out her calories, her protein, and her fiber targets. Then we taught her how to see food. Tracking wasn't about restriction, it was more about understanding, using food scales, learning what 30 to 40 grams of protein actually looks like, seeing where things might have been falling short, because guessing keeps women stuck. We didn't change what she ate, we refined it. If she was eating 80 grams of chicken, we might ask her to eat 120. Same meals, small tweaks, but big difference. We didn't do anything complicated or anything extreme. Phase 2, we worked on her habits, her mindset, and her behavior. Once food and training were consistent, this is where the real work begins. Because fat loss isn't just about what you eat, it's about what you do when life gets hard. Louanne had years of stress patterns around food, that all or nothing mindset so many women fall into. So instead of pushing harder, we slowed things down, we identified the stress triggers, the emotional eating patterns, and the moments she usually went off track, and we worked through them. And if she overate one day, nothing was ruined. Not punishment, not restriction the next day, and no starting again on Monday. She simply returned to normal. And that skill alone is what keeps weight off long term. Food finally stopped controlling her decisions and it became natural. Phase 3, we worked on her body recomposition. With nutrition and habits in place, we focused on strength. Not chasing sweat, not chasing burning calories, but progressive strength training. 3 sessions per week and lifting with intent. So getting stronger over time. This is where her body composition changed, not just the scales, but her shape. More muscle, less body fat. Her clothes were fitting differently, confidence started to return because we weren't trying to make her smaller, we were making her stronger. And when you fuel your body properly and build muscle, your metabolism works with you and not against you. This is how Louanne lost over 20 kilos. This phase is the phase most women skip. Maintenance and reverse dieting. This is where most women regain the weight. They finish a diet and then they go back to the way they used to eat. We didn't do that. Once Louanne hit her goal, we reverse dieted her out. We slowly increased calories week by week, monitoring weight, energy, and performance. The body adapted, her energy increased, her training improved, and her weight stabilized. So now she's eating significantly more food without fear. This is where the freedom actually lives. Louanne is about to turn 54. She's not on a plan. She's not dieting. She knows exactly how to eat when life is calm, and she knows exactly how to eat when life is chaotic. She enjoys holidays, she enjoys social events, and she trusts herself. And most importantly, she feels confident in her body again. If you're a woman over 40 who wants to lose 10 kilos or more and actually keep it off, not by doing more, but by doing things in the right order. I help women lose fat, build muscle, and learn how to get out of a diet safely so they don't keep starting over. Everything is personalized to your life. No restrictions, no giving up family dinners. We add in holidays, social events. So if this sounds like what you're looking for, you can apply for coaching through the link below.